Hi, I'm Krishanti Veerasurya Pereira, who is the owner of Villa Birdlake. Villa Birdlake was constructed about 45 years ago, and initially it was named as Birdlake Lodge or Hotel Birdlake, and thereafter I did a major construction, and it had taken a very long 3.5 years period, and we just opened it up 3 weeks ago, and just wanted to give a luxury touch. I have renamed it as Villa Birdlake. I inherited this property from my late lamented father, Hikkaduwa, who hails from an ancient law family in the Galle district, and even his great-grandfather had been a lawyer itself in the 18th century, and my father too was a lawyer well known in the Galle district. Initially, this place was designed 45 years ago by one of Jeffrey Bawa's students, one Mr. Mahanama. The entrance of this property, I would say, had been designed to give a colonial era. All the timber in this roofing had been taken from the land itself, which I had to cut down to make the place to what it had been turned up to now.
As you enter, you'll be greeted with a simple yet heartfelt ayubowan by our staff, and you'll be directed to our spacious lounge area. These lounge areas are created with utmost meticulous detailing looked at, by me of course, and each piece, as I mentioned earlier, tells a story. So these are all hand-picked and specially curated, specially to greet you with the Sri Lankan warmth at its best. So the mornings at Villa Birdlake, it's sort of filled with this refreshing experience where you would hear various type of birds chirping their way through, and if you're lucky you would even come across a peacock or a kingfisher or various kind of other birds.
after the reconstruction, now we have 10 rooms for occupancy, and out of that, 4 rooms have a garden view and 4 rooms lake view, which consists of a private balcony.
We have 3 categories. The first category would be the suite. It's a super suite which houses 2 bedrooms, 2 spacious bedrooms, the master bedroom and another bedroom. Both comes with attached bathrooms, one which also includes a hot tub with the view of the lake, view of the Hikkaduwa lake. And then there's a private lounging area in both rooms. Let me also talk to you about our deluxe rooms, which has the view of the Hikkaduwa lake. It's quite breathtaking, and in the evenings you see a myriad of birds just chirping, and it's so relaxing to your ears, and it'll sort of expose you to this magical experience where the world stands still. So the lakefront rooms, those are the downstairs rooms, have direct access to the garden as well as the pool. And these rooms also comes with a private small lounging area where you could just unwind after a busy day, or you can just spend the entire day in the beach and just relax over here with a cocktail or a mocktail or whatever you prefer, even a glass of wine, just overlooking the beautiful, breathtaking Hikkaduwa Lake.
Most of the furniture in this place are family heirlooms, and the furniture in the rooms had been designed to create a Dutch era. The interiors now that we have had been designed by my son, Treshan Veerasurya Pereira, and part of the furniture are family heirlooms, which even this bed over here had been coming from my great-grandfather. And even the almirah there was passed on to me by my father, and it consists of part of my father's books which he had in his extensive library, where at the moment we were able to preserve only a few of them, and he was an ardent reader as well as a writer himself.
As you enter, you will be exposed to like a very Dutch colonial style vibe. I was the person who designed it. Mostly these pieces were handpicked by me and my mom, and some were, most of them were family heirlooms. Like for an instance, the Birawa, the almirah, the Dutch almirah you see onto your right, it has been inherited to me by my great-grandfather, I think. Four-post bed you see used to belong to my great-grandfather as well. So even the china that is hung were mostly handpicked by me and my mom, and some were passed on to us by my great-grandparents. So each piece tells us a vivid story of an illustrious era. The evenings at Villa Birdlake is calm as they are in the mornings as well, and it's a very private place. Your privacy is guaranteed. No one is going to disturb you, and the entire place would be lit up, and you could have your prolonged romantic evening. So from the lounge area, you'll be guided to our spacious restaurant, which has alfresco dining as well. To talk a little bit about the food here, the cuisine, we have looked into a Sri Lankan fusion type of cuisine, and we have touched a little bit of Mediterranean, Indian, Italian. We have combined all of these cuisines together and come up with sort of a very nice, flavorful experience, a real gastronomic experience just for you guys. So to talk about the lake activities, we don't want to sort of disturb the surroundings because there's a lot of birds and there's a lot of nature. So just a simple kayaking or canoeing or even fishing would be a nice experience to have.
Villa Birdlake actually is the place where I grew up, and it's very much close to my heart, and I'm so happy that I was able to turn this up into such a beautiful place. And I welcome anybody who is interested to have a quiet, calm, relaxing holiday to come more to Villa Birdlake. And even we are planning to give the place for pre-shoots, as the garden looks quite beautiful. And we are on you could catch us on booking.com, Expedia, Agoda, and even come through our own website. And we would really love to welcome you to Villa Birdlake at Hikkaduwa.